Have you ever seen the movie? I just lost it. Wait, no, not the movie. Freaked. That's what it was called.
Freaked?
Yeah, have you ever Freaked? Yeah.
Oh, isn't that a...
They did a review on it. Our Red Letter Media did a review on it.
Yeah.
You probably know like an actor from it, but
Oh yeah, Freaked. Yeah, with fucking Alex Winter. Yeah.
You cut out like a lot for me.
Oh, hold on.
No.
Boop 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 boop. Yeah, I don't know.
Fucking Class A apartments over here. Come get them.
Hey, we paying almost $700 a month, and you ain't gonna give us any good internet. We get like fucking 20 beats a minute.
Fucking piece of fucking shit.
Ridiculous.
I'm not even like down. Yeah, let me just close a bunch of tabs.
Yeah, that'll do it.
It won't do anything, but yeah. If I believe in it. If I believe in the heart of the cards, Yugi.
Yeah. All right, let's get this shit rolling. Welcome everybody to the Pain in the Brain podcast, episode 27.
Yeah, so anyways, back to my freaked conversation.
Yeah?
I watched the movie of Bruce. I thought it was a pretty fucking funny movie. Bruce, you would think how the movie is. You might have seen clips of it. You might have thought that like Bruce would have liked the movie. He hated it.
Oh, really?
He hated that fucking movie.
Why do you hate the movie?
He said it was just not funny, Jacob. I see no humor in this movie. And I was like, Bruce, it has every fucking element of your humor in it. How the fuck do you not see this funny? He's like, Jacob, you don't understand. I'm a smart comedy type of guy. I like elegant jokes, and I like things crafted a certain way.
I like clever setup and executed punchline.
And then Bruce immediately right in 5 minutes later, go, so anyways, how would you feel if like your dick was a part of your ear or something like that? And it's like, oh, of course, Bruce, you're hilarious.
Right. Well, I want to bring up really quick that last episode, as we know, did really well. I actually in my head I was predicting that the video was gonna kind of like die out in the algorithm a few months or a few days.
So it's like, how long?
It's still going.
It's still going. How long have I been in stasis?
But I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna get around like 120 views, and what do you know? It's right there, and it's kind of there now. It's like 124. Or sorry, 324. That's what I meant.
God, you are cutting out so much for me. What the fuck? Am I not cutting out at all for you?
No, you're fine.
I'm not downloading anything. What the fuck?
But yeah, so for those of you new people who have decided to come along
give me one fucking
with
second.
this fucking oh, he's gone. All right. Oh, he's back.
All right. That did nothing.
It did nothing?
Yeah, it did nothing.
Okay. Well.
All right, well.
Deal with it.
Yeah.
Well, for those of you who have decided to come aboard this train wreck of a weekly show, we appreciate it. I want to make it clear, though, for those of you that think that this is a movie-only conversation podcast where we just talk movies, it's not. Basically,
it's not. It's never going to be. It will never be. Get out of here.
So last episode was special because one, we didn't have our third co-host, which is Matt,
Ashton.
or Ashton. Yeah, either or. Yeah. So basically, when they're not here, me and Jacob just talk about whatever we like to talk about, which is normally movies or random shit.
The only things that me and Zachary get along with is movies.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. So
we actually hate each other.
Yeah. Besides that, we have nothing else in common. So, but the podcast itself, the reason why, for those of you new people that are listening, the reason why it was called originally "Pain in the Brain," is because
that was our best name.
Well, yeah, it was the best name. We had a couple. I have a folder of names that we came up with. They were all terrible. But mainly it's because we always just. Our conversations are just utter nonsense to a point where the things that we bring up or the things that we have to say can kind of irritate each other, and that's why it's called Pain in the Brain, because we basically just say utter nonsense to a point where it's probably going to give you a headache if you listen too much. So that's the origins of that. So for you new people that are listening,
I'm gonna restart Discord. This shit is just like you're cutting out for too long now.
Well, basically,
Jesus
Jacob, I wanted to bring up the podcast analytics from last episode, so we get a better idea of the type of audience that we've garnered.
I think. So can you check your? Maybe it's your fucking camera picking up the audio because it doesn't sound like the quality. Fuck you.
Okay.
Right.
Let me introduce this for the fucking third time now. You fucking piece of shit.
Zach is not gonna cut this out.
No, I am gonna cut it out because otherwise, if this continues, I will abuse you. All right, but anyway, so we're gonna review the podcast analytics so we get an idea of who our audience is now. Right?
Okay.
Jesus. Okay, so
you sound much better now.
Shut up. So, our demographic, Jacob. I want you to guess our demographic. What's the majority of people that are listening? Like their nationality.
You already told me American.
Okay. So we have some Americans, 85% of which, 10%.
Fucking Australians.
Aussie.
You fucking go get some fucking stubbies at the fucking place. Yeah, get some fucking stubbies. Yeah.
The fact that that's in your mind when you think of Australian is...
Get some fucking stubbies. Watch the fucking...
And then we have 5% Canadian.
Well, I got nothing for Canadians.
So thank you,
French people.
Yeah, thank you for all our maple lovers. And then going down to the age range, Jacob. What's the age range? Do you think for this podcast?
Our age, 20s.
A bit wider than that.
Well, people always lie about what their age is.
Sure, but
40s.
Yeah, so actually age range is from 25 to 44.
I don't believe that.
So that means that we have a bunch of 12-year-olds on their parents' accounts right now.
Yeah.
And then the biggest thing I want to bring up is guess the gender demographic, Jacob.
I'm gonna go for the long shot and say female.
All female?
Not all female.
Okay, what's the percentage? What's the percentage?
Well, it's 100%. I'll say 10% female. Actually, no, my girlfriend and Matt's girlfriend watches this, so
okay.
There's like, okay, so like I'd say like 30% female.
30% female.
Yeah.
And so you mean 70% male?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Jacob, you hear it first. Jacob, we have the most male-dominant podcast in the world at 100%. No
What?
fucking women watch this shit.
My
Let's
girlfriend's
go.
a man?
We have the number... Well, because it's just you, because your girlfriend's not real. We have the number one male podcast, most misogynistic podcast out there. Let's go. Let's go.
First, baby. I guess
we are
I'm
men.
misogynist now.
We love dick, but not like in a gay way.
Like that. Yeah, no.
Not in a gay way. Just like, we're all about
maybe,
it, you know.
Maybe a little gay.
But okay, now that we got that out of the way, I actually there was actually some stuff that happened this week that I want to talk about.
Oh no. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Oh, well, I don't know if it was...
I deleted Twitter off my phone. I don't ever go on it anymore.
Yeah, but you still get like news or whatever the fuck.
Huh? The hell's news? The second I deleted Twitter, everything's just gone.
When did you delete Twitter?
Maybe like a few weeks ago.
Okay, but you still know shit. Like you're still knowledgeable about shit.
What?
All right.
Knowledgeable.
Shut up. So, first thing I want to bring up is
Euphoria news.
No, shut the fuck up. We are not a Euphoria podcast. No, I'm not watching that show. Fuck that.
Anyways, did you hear what happened?
He's coming out. The showrunner. He's coming out with a new movie.
Oh, we're actually talking about you.
No. I just thought about it like just now. He's coming out with a new movie. It's called The Idol. At least I think it's a movie. And it's co-made by him and fucking The Weeknd. And it's just about it's basically just about the raw Hollywood experience.
Teacher?
Yeah, Jacob.
Can I tell a little fun fact about
The Weeknd?
the weekend?
Yeah,
me?
it's Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, it is. I thought The Weeknd was like a band for like the longest time because I never listened to the music. I was like, The Weeknd sounds like a band name, so I guess it's a band.
Okay.
And I watch Uncut Gems, and then Adam Sandler goes, "That's The Weeknd." I'm like, "Oh, it's just a guy." Okay. And I told Bruce this, and Bruce told me I was a fucking idiot.
No, Jacob. If it was a band, it would be called The Weekends.
I don't know. I just figured The Weeknd was like a band.
Okay. Well,
I don't know.
yeah, they're making that thing. I think it's going
gonna
to
be dog shit.
Yeah, I think it's going to HBO Max. I mean Max.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking stupid. Did you see their reasoning for why they're changing it to Max?
Because it's both Discovery and HBO Max, so they're like, you know what? We'll just make it Max because of blah 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 reasons. Probably a different reason.
No, the reason why they're doing it's dumb. It's either way, it's dumb. The reason why they're doing it is because basically Max is more simple than saying HBO Max. So
even though
that's literally their only reason is that like they're like, okay, well it's just gonna simplify the brand and it's gonna make it easier for people to recognize. Even though it's been HBO for so long, and then it became HBO Max.
Everybody knows what the fuck HBO is. That's
right.
What draws them in. It's like, oh, HBO, that's like that premium channel.
HBO's been out for fucking over 2 decades.
Yeah. Very old.
But yeah, now it's gone. Now it's just Max.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. We'll see that.
And I've seen like recently because of the change, I've seen fucking commercials of like they're like because now they want people to think it's like a new streaming platform. So they're like making all these commercials, rebranding it and just being like Max, you could watch your movies and TV streaming. And it's like they show fucking commercials with like Euphoria and Rick and Morty, and I'm just like
Rick and Morty.
But yeah, that's just dumb what they're doing with that. But also what happened this week, Jacob, the PlayStation Showcase, and
that happened.
Yeah.
So there was no games.
Well, Jacob. They still got no games, but I mean, they got Spider-Man. So. Yeah, but literally almost every fucking thing they showed off at that showcase is there's only like 1 or 2 exclusives. Everything else is just like a game that's going to be released on PC and Xbox. It's so sad.
I know about the Last of Us multiplayer. They were like, yeah, we're delaying it a little bit more. It's like, all right, cool. You guys didn't even fucking tell us when it was going to be released. So, all right.
Yeah. They are doing that Snake Eater remake.
Ooh, I can't wait for that to be dog shit.
Yeah. I watched the trailer.
Yeah.
Because they've just started production because there's no fucking way. Because the trailer itself is just like it's not even in the Fox engine. It's just like this game is not this video or this trailer is not gameplay. It says at the very beginning, it's not in the Fox engine. Because it looks
Fox engine's pretty outdated now.
Fox engine is pretty outdated, but they still use it. A lot of them still use it.
Yeah, because that's still pretty high quality. It's just
yeah.
it's like still like it's almost probably a decade old now, but it was like at the time probably like fucking premium shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was premium shit. It was fucking amazing.
Yeah, but that would it would be cool to play that game again.
I just they're just gonna fuck it up. It doesn't matter.
I don't think they'll mess it up. I mean, yeah, the gaming space is pretty fucking like a hopeless burial ground now. If you want to
get Snake's other camos, please pay $3.99 for each individual one.
Yeah, they probably could do some shit like that.
The
fucking
their whole thing is now it's microtransactions with Konami. So they're like, ooh.
Yeah. All microtransactions in corporate gaming really ruined the fucking industry.
Yes.
But yeah. Then they also released the Spider-Man shit. Did you see that trailer at all?
Something about he has a Venom suit now, and he's like, ugh, I fucking hate everything now. I'm gonna beat shit up. Also, I'm looking more like Tom Holland than ever. Like, look at me, dude.
There's 2 black Spider-Men, and one of them's white.
All right, well, you didn't need to say all that.
But I mean, Spider-Man. Yeah, that game.
At least you said there's two Spider-Man, not just Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Dude, that's so stupid. They just call him Spider-Man Miles Morales.
He's Spider-Man.
He's Spider-Man.
He's Spider-Man.
In the comics, they refer to him as Brooklyn Spider-Man. But everybody
That's even more fucked up.
But everybody just refers to him as Miles Morales Spider-Man.
Oh, he's the Brooklyn guy. He's the
one from Brooklyn.
Not. They don't even call Spider-Man Queen Spider-Man. They call him Spider-Man.
Yeah, because he's OG. You know, he's
whatever. Man.
I think yeah, I don't really know how I feel about how that game is gonna go.
It'll be a good game, probably.
Yeah, I watched
the
gameplay sequence they had in the showcase, and it's supposed to be released this year.
I believe that.
Basically what it's doing is it's expanding the open world. So before, when you could just like pretty much go around the city and that's it, now you can go on like the harbor and all this stuff. So it's like, you know, they got more set pieces like that.
Yeah. Oh, here's the thing. How do you change New York? You can't. So you can't just go like, all right, this shit new. Somebody was like, made like a post where they're like, shows like exact same place from like the new Spider-Man and the older one. And someone was like, how do you want them to change it? It's fucking New York, dude.
Yeah. What they could do though is you know, they could take if this story's gonna include Venom, they can do kind of like a Web of Shadows thing where in that third act of that game, the symbiote kind of just takes over all of New York and just transforms it completely.
And makes Venom New York City.
Yeah.
But then Venom gets defeated not by Spider-Man, but just by how toxic New York is already. It just dies. It just dies immediately because everything's just so toxic there.
It's just such a shitty place.
That it just I couldn't handle all this fucking bullshit.
All this pollution, it's killing me. Yeah, no, but I watched that though when they were doing like the set piece over the harbor, and I noticed that the water just looked terrible. Yeah, it did not look like you know, PlayStation 5 highly generated water physics and graphics.
What probably happening was that they were probably making it during the PlayStation 4 and
right.
probably using the same fucking engine.
Right.
So by the time it takes so fucking long to game development now, so by the time the PS5 came out, they're like, so we're just gonna release this shit already, man.
Yeah.
You can't take another 10 years off this fucking thing.
Yeah, what
it's
I say.
been a while. When did the original one come out? Like
2018.
Yeah, so it's been a while now.
Yeah, like 5 years.
So yeah, 5 years of development probably, and then they. It makes sense that they're most likely probably even after the fucking first game got done being developed, prior to it being released, they're probably already making the fucking second one.
Yeah.
So it probably taking them forever. And
I also made the Miles Morales game. I don't know if that was the same team, if it was like
it was probably
like
the same
a different studio, or same studio but different branch.
Well, I thought that was like more of like a DLC type of thing.
No, because it had its own. You could consider it as a DLC, but it was more of like a full-on package because it completely changed the look of New York with the winter setting, and then it also had like a very.
So they pressed the
they pressed the winter
snow,
biome button.
Snow button.
They just changed the weather forecast, and then they called it a day. But yeah, all that being said, yeah, the water physics look terrible, and that's why Halo 3 is still a better game.
Anyways,
but continuing on down. Speaking of games, Gollum, the video game.
All I know is that what was it called? The Shadow of Mordor.
Yeah.
Apparently that I seen the comparison. The Shadow of Mordor Gollum looks 10 times better than the fucking Gollum now.
Dude, I looked at the fucking
two.
Before we get into the idea of like why the fuck a Gollum game even exists, I looked at the like some gameplay of it, and it looks just like fucking like the Unity engine. Like someone
Oh,
made
he is the fucking
someone made.
Unity
No, I looked it
engine.
up. So it looked like the Unity engine, like the way the model was moving and how like the environments looked, and I was like, this could have been made on the like it looks so cheap. I looked up what
Please don't tell me it was
software
on
they're using.
Unreal Engine.
They're using Unreal 4. They're using Unreal Engine 4.
Ah, yes, we're using the best of the best. All right, published 2007 Gollum, gentlemen.
Crazy. Like, it's wild. Like it almost at times looked like totally accurate Battlegrounds. like it's rough.
That was better.
Yeah. But like
Sorry, guys.
I just watched gameplay of Golem. He's like crawling around and then he like pulls a lever. Like, what the fuck do you do in a Golem game? Like, what's he gonna do? Apparently, it's like a stealth game or something. Like,
who the fuck wants to play Gollum? 2, did they think they were gonna make money because it had Lord of the Rings on it? They just run out of
100%.
characters.
100%.
They're
Yeah.
like, shit. Okay, so like who do we got left? Someone throw the shit through the dartboard. Let's see what we got. Gollum? Alright, we got this. They made a fucking community apology post. Like the same thing like Cyberpunk and every other fucking video game company does now. Where they go, they made one and people are like, why did you make this game in the first place? No, what was the... Who was asking for the Gollum game?
I love how it's just becoming like an annual reoccurring
really
thing
is.
that a developer has to apologize for for a mistake they made.
It's almost fucking crazy. I kind of wish they just kind of made it a Golem Battle Royale type of game. That probably would have gotten money.
Golem Battle Royale.
Yeah, like everybody's Golem, but then like they're all trying to get the one ring, so all of them like, yeah, oh, they're all beating each other up.
No, it's like a Fall Guys game.
Yeah,
they just go through a bunch of obstacles. Like they got to run through Helm's Deep while a battle is waging on.
And then the last one gets the ring, and then he dies from like a sword or something.
Well, yeah. Well, he falls into like a volcano.
Lava. He falls into lava.
Yeah, you got to like fight Frodo for the ring. That's like the final boss.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never watched Lord of the Rings.
I'm gonna be honest with you too. I did, but I never cared. So like, I just don't like.
Hell yeah, fuck that shit.
Fantasy is just not my thing. Like,
I like fantasy, but
I don't.
yeah, I know. To an extent, what I was trying to say is, I just don't like that. Maybe I just have to watch it because I shouldn't be too critical on it. But I just don't like super high fantasy. It's just like.
No, I agree. I like my fantasy when it's grounded in some sort of realism. Like when there's like rules to the magic. Like
I like that.
Like Lord of the Rings, there's no fucking rules to the magic. Like I can watch Harry Potter because there's rules and I can kind of understand like this shit, but like I can't watch Lord of the Rings.
Fuck you, J.R.R. Tolkien, for creating fantasy. Basically, fuck you.
Yeah. I mean, cause like, fucking, in a lot of ways, Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones are like on similar paths, except, Lord of the Rings delves way more into like the mythical aspects of like, its own world. Whereas, Game of Thrones is like, it does that kind of sparingly. Yeah. Which I like a lot more. I like when fantasy is still grounded in a reality, but I don't like it grounded too much where you get something like fucking what the fuck was that movie called? Bright with Will Smith.
Oh my god. Ooh, that was a movie.
Oh my god. The one scene whenever I think of Bright is he lives in like the ghetto, and he's like being racist towards a fairy, and he's like swatting at the fairy with like a broom, and he's like, I don't like y'all like fairy people, get your fairy having asses out of my neighborhood or whatever the fuck. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? And that's in like the first 10 minutes of the movie. I don't know how the fuck I watched that. The whole thing.
Watched that?
I watched the whole thing.
The bad part is that I like that director because he made the End of Watch, right?
Yeah. End of Watch.
I like
is good.
End of the Watch. I love End of Watch. It's such a great movie. How do you fuck that up?
Yeah.
How do you make Endowatch 2 but in Lord of the Rings and you fuck it up?
Yeah, and orcs are just orcs are like the most oppressed minority in the world. Like that's their their like
whole
place.
shtick.
Yeah, that's their place in the in society, which is kind of weird because you wouldn't think that orcs would be like fucking minorities. You'd think they'd be like warlords and like ruling the world.
Yeah,
you think orcs would be like Russia, you know?
Yeah. You would think they'd be Russia.
Yeah. But speaking of a director who once made good things and is now like, what the fuck are you doing with your career? Neil Blomkamp, director of.
Listen, he made one good movie, and then they kept giving him money.
Well, he made 2 good movies. He made District. No, he made District 9, and he made the Halo Landfall trailer.
Exactly that. It's in a fucking movie.
It is a movie. It's a short film. They used it to promote Halo 3's release. It's fucking good.
Oh, and was Tom Hanks in it? No. Then shut the fuck up.
And we'll never get another fucking good piece of live action Halo content like that ever.
How do we get? I feel like Neil Blomkamp. He has to be put in certain conditions where he can just make a movie.
Okay, well let me tell you this. Like I was saying, so Neil Blomkamp, yeah, so he once made good movies and then his career is just kind of like, what the fuck are you doing? After Chappie, right?
No. Didn't he make Elysium as well?
Yeah, he made Elysium. Yeah, but that's kind of like a what the fuck whatever this movie is. Yeah. It kind of tries to do a similar, like tries to go for a similar style like Chappie, of District 9. Yeah, some people like Chappie too. I think both those movies are fine. I don't think that's like the worst thing that you can have a movie be. Is just like it's fine. Like whatever. Like it's not good. It's not bad. It's not impressionable in any way. It's just like whatever. But then after Chappie, he made his own. He started working with his own production studio. I think he made like a studio. Yeah, and you showed me like a bunch of short films that he made that are all like completely CGI or whatever, and they're good. I like some of them, yeah, I like some of them. But now his latest release as a director, I think it's coming out this year. They showed it at the PlayStation Showcase.
They showed it at the PlayStation?
Because he is he's directing the Gran Turismo movie.
Why? That's like that's why.
And it's Gran Turismo. The plot is something that actually happened in real life. Oh my God,
I've seen this trailer.
Yeah. The plot is something that actually happened in real life. So they literally took like an F1 gamer and they put him in a real F1, like there was a competition to put them in real F1 cars and race. That's the whole movie. It's based on a true event, like what happened in real life.
Orlando Bloom, what has happened to you?
Yeah.
David Harper, I got nothing really to say.
But yeah, that's so that's what's happening with Neil Blomkamp's career.
Ooh, at least he's got a high budget movie because his last movie was demonic. Mm-hmm. That one was real bad.
Yeah, what I found out. Oh, that's true. He did do demonic. Yeah. So it's a shame. It's a shame because at one point he was working with Peter Jackson and a bunch of prolific filmmakers and.
My question is like. What
I mean, if
District 9 so I District 10, that's what it's called. Wait, no, it's called District 9. It's
District 9, yeah.
Oh my God, is he making a sequel?
That's been in the works for a while. That's not like a real thing. But no, I mean like I hope he's doing it for fun. Cuz if he's genuinely like just doing this based on a real life, like cuz this just seems like a movie he'd never fucking do. Like this, like when I saw this in the theaters, it surprised me. It surprised me to see him directing this movie. It didn't make any sense with how with the trajectory of his career and the type of movies he made. It didn't make any sense.
It's not his style, but I guess this really must have just been a director for hire type of situation. And he must be running out of money then.
Yeah.
Because this definitely does not feel like. Does he just need Peter Jackson with him? Does he just need Peter?
Well, another reason why the District 9 movie was so good was that it was a lot of the film's budget and production design was leftovers from the Halo movie he was going to make. So yeah, another reason why Halo's goated. But yeah, but also speaking of Halo, just a little thing to touch on. Bungie's releasing Marathon. It's their original like first person shooter before they worked on Halo that inspired a lot of things and themes. Yeah, a lot of themes and like gameplay style that Halo had. I don't really know if it's gonna be good. It's gonna be an extraction shooter, and you know, I'm not really too familiar with those. But also, new Bungie is not like old Bungie. A lot of the staff that worked on the classics that we know and love are gone. So, yes. Yeah, and based on, you know, what they've done in the past few years with Destiny, it's not really looking too hot for me as a fan. I'm not really a Bungie fan. I'm a Halo fan. Yeah.
You're a Halo fan.
So
you never gave a shit about Destiny. Neither did I, really.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just so grindy. The game is just like, I can't waste my time with like a grindy looter shooter. Like, I can't do that. Like, I can't play Borderlands. I can't do what Ashen does. He loves to just waste his time in a video game. Speaking of other just like terrible movies and media that are coming out or have come out recently, The Little Mermaid. We can just touch on this really quick. I have not really much to say besides like everything that I've already said about all these Disney live action remakes. It's bad. It looks bad. It has no soul or heart or charm that the classic had because one, it's not fucking animation, it's live action, so you have way less expressive detail. Fucking all the fish in the movie are like live action or fully CGI rendered fish that are like they look like real fish and not cartoonish fish. So you have no fucking emotive fucking facial expressions to make them like the same kind of like if you saw a fish just talking to you, you'd freak the fuck out. Like like if
she's a mermaid, Zachary.
No, but like I'm just saying like a fish that looks that photoreal just starts like it does this. But it's like speaking like a real person. Yeah. You'd freak the fuck out, and that's how it feels when you watch it.
It feels depressing, at least to think about that actress. Like, this is her big movie.
Yeah.
And what she probably all did. The only thing the majority of her time of filming was probably in a fucking like a weird suit. And then it's like probably green screen. Everything's just green screen.
No, everything's green screen.
And they just go, all right, yeah, just like, all right, just do your take, whatever.
Yeah,
like, we're just gonna green screen and like edit everything, so it doesn't really fucking matter what you do.
And
how depressing does that have to feel?
Yeah, and the thing is, notice how we didn't bring up anything about race or anything like that, because that's fucking.
Now you're bringing it up.
Well, because that's a stupid thing. Like the fact that people are like, oh, well, this movie's only bad because she's black. Like it's like I remember when they announced it originally, people were freaking out because she was fucking. Because she wasn't the same skin color as the original animated Ariel. And it's like that's not the problem with these movies. The problem with these movies is they have no soul. They're just soulish cash grabs that are meant to gain the traction of people who grew up with the film originally and people who have kids now that are gonna take them to this film.
We talked to parents back in McDonald's when the Lion King remake came out.
Mm-hmm.
They don't fucking care. It's still going to make its money because they're like, oh, yeah, I want to show them the magic of the Lion King. It's like, well, why don't you just show them the original? Like, but, like, this is the remake. And it's like, all right.
Yeah. No. I had a conversation with somebody earlier this week. We were talking about The Little Mermaid, and she was like, yeah, I don't, that movie, I saw it. It wasn't good. I hate it. It lacked the magic of the original. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, shit.
I was like, okay, yeah. Like all the Disney remakes, lack the magic of like I was agreeing with her. I was like, yeah, all the Disney remakes lack the magic and the charm of the original classic 2D animated ones. And she's like, yeah, but I like Lion King. And I was like, and then immediately I was like, yeah, no, I'm sorry. If you don't like The Little Mermaid, you shouldn't like Lion King because it's the same fucking thing.
It's the same fucking thing. Live action, my ass. It's all fucking animated.
Yeah, and plus the musical numbers are much worse. They're fucking, they're all like auto-tuned and fucking automated with like robots and all this shit.
I'm such a piece of shit. What's the Darth Vader's voice actor? It's Joan, isn't it?
Yeah. Sorry.
I feel like such a piece of shit for not remembering. Actor.
No, it's something.
James Earl Jones.
Yeah, James Earl Jones. Yeah, I was blanking with you too.
Because I remember watching something where they're like, yeah, so like he's doing the voice again. Yeah. He sounds a little bit different now. I was like, yeah, no shit. It's been like 20 years.
Yeah, he's like, it's like 30 years. He's fucking old.
30 years. He's super old. Like, but still got the magic. And if he cuts to him, he's like, oh.
Yeah.
It's like,
dude, he sounds so bad. Dude, I wouldn't be surprised.
It's not his fault. He's old.
No, they definitely, they definitely edited his voice with like auto-tune and like some AI like voice modulator, because the way he sounds in that movie, he sounds like a complete robot. He lacks any like gravitas or any emotion or any power in his voice. It all kind of sounds stilted. He's just like, Simba, this is our home. Simba,
some fucking stubbies. You're gonna get fucking fucked.
Simba, this is our stubby.
Welcome to Outback. You want your blooming onion? Or you get some fucking stubbies.
Oi, 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 Simba. But yeah, yes. Again, on the train of terrible cinema. See, for all you people who like movies, you're getting a real good,
we're talking about movies.
Real good podcast. Yeah. Speaking of terrible cinema, young Sheldon. Young Sheldon finally admits harsh truth about Sheldon. Everyone wants Sheldon gone. After failing to raise funds for the trip in Germany, Sheldon loses hope until East Texas Tech and the local church provides money to help. Sheldon believes the reason is because he is beloved. But the truth is, everyone just wants him to be gone at this point. They are willing to pay for it. So basically, the plot of Sheldon's greatest tragedy is revealed in young Sheldon. Basically, the whole town where he grew up, they want him gone. So they paid for him to go to college so they could just get him the fuck out of there because they find him so annoying.
Yep. What else do you want me to say? No? Mm-hmm. It's young Sheldon for you. I hope young Sheldon joins the war.
Which war?
Yep. Gulf War? I don't know what year young Sheldon takes, but I hope he joins the Gulf War.
Oh well, if it takes place, if Big Bang Theory begins in like 2007, young Sheldon takes place about like maybe I'd say 15 years before, so that'll be in like the 90s.
Young Sheldon, time.
The Afghan War. He'd be in the Afghan War.
1989. So what war? You're probably.
That's on the Gulf War, but if he was going to grow up to go in the army, then he'd be in the Afghan War.
Yes.
Yeah.
Iran-Iraq War.
Yeah.
Kind of. The Gulf War, sorry. He would start, well, because it's probably been a few years now. He'd be part of the Gulf War by now.
Yeah,
which is only 1 year.
Well, I think he's like 12 in the show or something. So like you're saying he would get drafted at the age of 12?
I don't think he's 12 anymore. He's probably like
the kid's probably like much older, but in the show he's playing like a 12-year-old Sheldon.
No way is he. Oh, sorry. In 9-year-old Sheldon Cooper. Okay.
Oh, he's 9?
He's 9 at the beginning of the show, Zachary. They definitely age him because no way.
No, he stays the same. He's the same.
He's not 9. He's not 9 for 4 fucking seasons.
I refuse to believe that they age him at any point.
Pauly Shore.
Pauly Shore.
What the fuck has he been doing? I don't even remember what Pauly Shore looks like. Give me a moment. There he is.
Pauly Shore here.
Ooh. All right, Zach. Let's name some of his most popular movies. You ready?
I don't fucking know.
Pinocchio, A True Story. Do you remember the trailer for that one?
Oh, yeah.
Where he goes, Father.
Father, I just want to go out. No, I just want to go out and play. When can I be a real boy?
So, all right, Zach. Pauly Shore, Biodome.
Biodome?
Biodome.
What's Biodome?
With Pauly Shore. You don't know fucking Biodome?
No, I don't. Please enlighten me, Jacob. What's Biodome?
So Biodome is Bud, Pauly Shore, and Doyle, Stephen Baldwin, gets simultaneously dumped by their eco-conscious girlfriends, Monique, Joey Lauren Adams, and Jen Teresa Hill, in the middle of the desert. Needing a bathroom, the two friends enter what they think is a mall, but soon realize is a high-profile, secure biological experiment. As they engage in a year-long battle with Dr. Faulkner, William R. Atherton, and the other scientists, Bud and Doyle are forced to confront the recklessness of their behavior. 1996.
So it's like so it's like Mad Max.
Well, no, because this time they're fighting the system. They're fighting humanity.
Oh, okay.
Because they're fighting.
Or isn't that what they're fighting in Mad Max?
No, Mad Max is different.
Just people fight each other.
No.
For oil.
No,
and
but
water.
this has Pauly Shore in it.
Oh, okay.
That Mad Max doesn't have Pauly Shore in it though.
Okay.
Well,
Jacob, I have something to ask you.
All right.
So I have only 2 more topics left for this episode.
Are we almost done?
Yeah, we're about 45 minutes in, but we're gonna have to cut down a lot because you were just fucking around with your audio.
You're fucking around with the audio because I was like,
my audio is fine. You sound great.
You fucker, you had your thing on Yeti, so like you kept cutting out because you're not close to your Yeti mic.
I moved it up. You could hear me.
Oh, I'm so glad. Why don't you fucking switch it, jackass? I switched mine for you.
And you sound great.
You do this to me.
That.
You do this to me. Everything I've sacrificed for you.
So I got two more left. So I have so I'm gonna have you I'm gonna ask you which one you'd like to hear first. So I have either a video for us to watch. It's just like 2 minutes, and it's or I have a discussion of a random thought that I had earlier this week about a Hitler biopic.
All right, we'll do the video first.
Okay, let me pull it up. Okay, everyone. So, I mean, I don't want to give this much introduction. I kind of just want you to watch it for itself. But basically, I stumbled upon this video last night. And I was like, I only watched like the first minute, so I didn't watch the rest of it, but I just wanted to watch it with you, Jacob, so we could both experience it together. Really take in the arc in this video, okay? Okay.
Long story short, his bitch was being a snitch. You know what I'm saying? She snitched on me and shit, so I seen him on Facebook commenting and shit, so I put him out there, and he talked about meet me in the yard, so now I'm here. What's up?
So so basically you say his girl was being a snitch. What?
The middleman, the negotiator.
Dude,
Nah, keep playing.
no, I love how the camera pans over to him. Yeah. The first thing I thought of was he looks like the Pillsbury Doughboy, but if he was just like left in the oven for too long, and like he looks like his skin is just like falling off his face. He looks, he looks so familiar. I can't fucking, like, he looks like an actor. I'm trying to think of somebody. But also, Jacob, I just want you to take in mind real quick what he said here. His whole he's a great storyteller. Because he really just sums it up for us. He's just like,
Long story short, his bitch was being a snitch. You know what I'm saying? She snitched on me and shit, so I seen him on Facebook commenting and shit, so I put him out there, and he talked about meet me in the yard, so now I'm here. What's up?
Bitch was being a snitch, and he was commenting on Facebooking, and so he just had to like meet him in the yard.
She was being a snitch out?
All right, so basically, I
Where
sort
are they?
I have no idea. Yeah, let's play some GeoGuessr. Where are they, Jacob?
Anyways, so keep playing. Keep playing this.
Hold on, I want to.
aggravating for you because you have to fucking.
Yeah, I want to hear though his explanation for what he means by she was snitching. Hold on.
So if so basically you say his girl was being a snitch. What? I don't want to go too deep into details, but she was being a snitch out.
all right, so basically, I sold her. And she
Oh,
put a
so you sold
motherfucking wire
crack
on
or
my ass.
something.
And,
Yeah.
she,
Oh, she had a wire.
shit and everything.
She had a wire on him.
Wiretapped on me 3 times.
So I'm gonna let
Three
y'all
times.
Three fucking times.
The first time you found out, I was like, listen,
Whatever
just don't
happens,
do
man,
that
play
again.
it, leave.
Second time,
For
all
real.
right, listen.
This is the guy.
Yeah, it's all staged.
What the fuck? Where are they, dude? Oh, they actually have like a banner. Street Beef's banner. The fuck. All
This
right.
is like bum
Been having him
fights.
for a couple years. The dude thinks he's tough. Finally got balls enough to call me out, so I told him, "Come see
This
me
is
in the
so
yard."
fake.
Oh, he's seen me in public a lot of times. He's soft. He is not built like that.
Jacob, this
He's gonna
video was
find out if
released
he goes up.
12 days ago, by the way.
I believe that.
Fighter, you ready? You ready?
Let's go.
Let's rock.
Jacob, now if you think this is fake, let's find out.
Oh no, I feel like the beginning part is fake.
Well, it's just like
I
a
think-
little. You gotta set it up, you know, reality show. Ooh, 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 right hook. Ooh, oh, he's
So-
gonna try to take him down. Oh, can he
Yeah,
get?
bullet
Can he get it?
man.
Oh, slam him on the ground. Okay, he's back up though. Ooh, nice left hook. Another left hook. He's just winging hooks at this point. Ooh, left
Oh
hook
my
on the
God.
chin. Okay, he's covering up. Ooh,
This reminds me of when Bruce was showing us what the fuck was his name? You remember the guy? Like,
Oh!
Big.
We got my time.
hold on, we're about to see a vicious knockout, Jacob. Hold on. Jesus Christ! Holy shit!
Y'all got it out. He said you landed some good shots. on
Here's
him.
the thing.
Uh,
I know it's staged
but listen,
because
let's let it go now.
no
Hold
way
on.
with two.
Hold on, hold on,
fucking
hold on.
idiots.
The big thing is this.
They're about to shake hands.
Facebook, y'all. Let it go. Oh,
It's like Judge Judy for me.
Dude, he missed his hand the first time. Did you see that? Look at this.
Wow.
Oh my god.
So it's like Judge Judy, but for guys. Okay. Remember Bruce was showing us a bunch of videos where, like, these guys would try to fight this big tall guy, and the guy would just beat the fuck out of Kimbo Slice.
Yeah, Kimbo Slice.
That whole thing was reminding me of Kimbo Slice videos Bruce used to show
Yeah,
us.
well, because they're called they're backyard brawls is what they're
Yeah,
called.
they're just I know they're just backyard brawls, but that's what reminded me.
Yeah,
Rest
no.
in peace to Kimbo Slice though.
Yeah, rest in peace, man. But that shit's all real. They just had to, they got to give some background. It's like you got to delve into like Jacob. There's a story there, is what you're missing. There's a story there. If there's no story, then we don't care about the fight. We don't care who wins.
I kind of care about the fight because I think it's funny to see two guys beat the shit out of each other.
Right, but you
near a
need
heroin
something
addict.
to connect to, and that's why they tell the story. It's a preamble, Jacob.
Of course.
So, anyways, my Hitler biopic idea. So, I came up with this just right after I think it was like yesterday. I just got out of the gym, and I thought of this in my head just randomly. I seem to come up with my best ideas when I do that. When I just come up with a random
Yeah,
thought
of course,
right out of the gym.
audience.
That's how I came up with the Euphoria thing last episode.
So it was
So
a commercial for Euphoria at the gym, so Zachary kept thinking about.
no, it wasn't.
it. Liar.
But basically, my Hitler biopic idea, it's I think it should be called Adolf, and basically, it's gonna take some creative liberties with the events in World War II, kind of like Inglourious Bastards. So you know how Inglourious Bastards, like they kill Hitler, but that didn't really happen,
Yeah.
So basically, mine is, with the downfall of the regime after World War II, Hitler goes into hiding, somewhere in like I don't know, like Cuba or whatever, Colombia, I don't know. And then he just becomes a part of a small town community as like an outcast, and they slowly take him in like to society and kind of like teach him the ways of the people, and then eventually he is able to, by the story's end, he is able to finance his own art gallery and starts giving like art classes to the youth.
I see.
Mm-hmm. So it's like a nice little, because he was an art major, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, that was hot garbage. Decline. So, anyways, we need.
But come on.
So I'm thinking we go back to the early 2000s type of comedy style. We get Tom Green.
Okay. As
Pauly
Hitler.
Shore.
Tom Green as Hitler.
Adam Sandler.
I think we need to remake Stuart Little. That's what we need to do. We need to make the rap more realistic.
I think
we remake Stuart Little. But we keep the same voice actor, the guy who Michael J. Fox. We keep him because he can't do any more acting roles physically because of his Parkinson's. We just keep him strictly to a voice role.
I don't even think he would do that, Zachary.
Why not? It's a paycheck.
He'll just say no.
Everybody will do anything for money. Fucking Sir Patrick Stewart voiced the poop emoji in the Emoji Movie.
Yeah, but I think he's doing okay, bud.
Go on, Jacob.
I think he's okay, Zach. I don't think Michael J. Fox needs any more money from you.
Okay.
But Martin Scorsese once said, I've responded to the Pope's appeal to artists in the only way I know how, by imagining and writing screenplay for a film about Jesus. The Pope did not like Last Temptation of Christ.
Yep.
So Marty's going to make a better Last Temptation of Christ with Willem Dafoe again.
It's the part 2.
Part 2. Part 2, he's back.
Yeah, Christ is back.
He's back. Jesus Christ will That's what he was missing in the first one, is Jesus Christ will return. MCU bullshit. You know who's a great voice actor? But only has one fucking voice?
Who?
Fucking Keith David. Arbiter, Zachary.
I know who he is, Jacob. I'm trying to think of another
He's done
time where he's done a different voice. No, he's got range.
It all sounds the same as Keith David. Don't
yeah,
fucking lie.
But it's badass.
It is bad. I'm not saying like it's a bad thing. I'm saying it's like he's got a badass voice, so it works with any fucking thing he does.
Yeah. You know who also doesn't have it?
Who?
David Hayter. He doesn't really have much range.
Yeah,
like he can just speak in his normal voice and then he can just get gravelly. That's it.
I'm Snake. I like sucking dick.
I like big cock in my balls.
Colonel.
Give me those. Give me.
Colonel.
Get my rocks off.
Colonel. I think I like. No. We're forgetting the one guy, Steve Blum.
Yeah, Steve Blum.
Yeah, I don't know. Which character am I? You can't guess.
Logan. I could be Logan. I could be Cowboy Guy.
No. I will vouch for Steve Blum's Logan. That's range right there.
A little bit different.
It's a little different, bro. His animalistic noises in Logan is so funny. Just hearing him go ballistic and berserk.
All right, Steve. Oh shit.
What's up?
Oh.
What's up, Jacob?
Hi, baby. Hi, my darling. I am doing the podcast, my baby. I love you. Talk to you soon. I know, right?
Jacob, stop talking to yourself. Would you just pulled that
Chained up.
you just pulled that bit out of your ass? You just talk to
Yeah.
yourself just randomly?
Yep, absolutely.
Did you do that just to annoy me?
Yeah, I did do that.
I know she's not real, Jacob.
You know what also isn't real, Zachary? Reality. I snap my fingers and you're like Brendan Fraser in the whale. You wake up, you're like 300 pounds. You're like, oh.
No, you just
Jacob. You look at a poster and like it's just my face, but I was like in a 1970s band. I've been dead for like 3 years. And you're like, Jacob. You look at Ashton. Ashton's like some
No, he's just he's the guy that you found in the history books. He was like the fucking
he's that guy.
the Union officer.
Ashton. And you look at Matt's some pro baseball guy. You're like, Matt.
No, he's just the fucking kid from the Sandlot.
Bruce is actually your nurse. He's your nurse that comes by and visits you. He's like,
and occasionally he'll wear
a
Joker makeup.
No, completely different personality. He only did Joker makeup once as Halloween, and he was like, "I'm sorry, sir, I had the rush to get here." I'm in my completely different voice as well. He does not sound like Bruce.
Yeah,
everything's been a lie, Zachary.
He comes into my room. He's like, "I'm sorry, sir. Are you okay? You need your water?" Like,
yeah, no, not like this. It's, oh, sorry, sir. Are you okay? Bruce. He's like, my name's
Joseph.
My name's Todd, sir. What?
My dad's name is Todd.
Sir, your dad's name is...
Sir, you don't have a father.
Sir, you never met your father. What? He's that guy. And it's just... It's like some ad for like carpeting, and it's your dad.
That's like, sir, you were a virgin birth. You've been in this hospital for 36 years.
Sir, you've been orphaned.
You've been orphaned.
You've been orphaned for a long time, sir. No. You've been in a food coma. No. No. I gotta get the band back together.
What about Cool Ashton 4?
The hell's that?
No.
And then Ashton would hear this hypothetical and go, "Oh, Jake, I hate this hypothetical. Like, how am I supposed to like react
He's like,
to
Jacob,
this?
what do you want me to say, Jacob? What do you want me to do?
What do you want me to say? What do you hear? What do you say? That's what he'd say to me. I keep getting casino clips and Goodfellas clips. It's just the clips of the scenes, and I watch them. Yeah. Because apparently, it keeps tempting me to watch them.
They're good. We gotta watch them.
They're great movies.
We gotta watch them.
I would love to watch them, but I just keep watching them. I'm like, damn, these movies are pretty fucking funny out of context.
No, they are. Yeah, that's why. I remember when I used to get those like a few months ago, just like the out of context casino, pretty much just casino clips, and I would get them, and then I would just watch the movie the next day.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. Talk about it on the podcast at some point.
Oh, that's the fucking guy. Josh Hutcherson is the FNAF guy. He's Mike Schmidt.
Yeah, he's a security guy.
He's Mike Schmidt.
You didn't,
Brother's Mike Schmidt. Hello, I am Mike Schmidt.
We went over this yesterday or last podcast.
Gone, completely gone on my mind. Brandon Fraser was in oh no, sorry, I'm getting things mixed up.
We just keep bringing this up until the FNAF movie comes out.
Josh Hutcherson was.
Yes, he was in the Hunger Games movies. He was in Bridge to Terabithia.
He was in RV.
Yeah,
He was in RV.
He was in RV.
He was in RV with Robin Williams.
Oh my fucking god!
I love RV so much.
Holy shit!
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
RV.
Burt
God.
Moore.
It's crazy how during the time, people probably don't even know what the fuck RV is. A terrible, terrible, terrible comedy movie with late Robin Williams. I watched it maybe. Bless his soul. I watched that movie maybe a bajillion times because it was like because my parents didn't have cable or
my parents didn't love me.
They did love me. That's why they got me RV, the movie. It's a terrible movie of late Robin Williams, but during this time of him doing RV, which is 2006, he was also doing actual good movies.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what
He's
was
doing
the-
like serious work.
Yes, it was fucking 24-hour photo, and then
He did Insomnia.
Insomnia. Like, he was doing actual movies. The Final Cut, which I don't think is a comedy movie. It probably might be a comedy movie. Never mind. Rest in peace to Robin Williams.
Yeah.
He was in Jack. Did you know he was in Jack?
in Jack.
God.
Oh, I love the RV.
Why is Jack got a 17% on Rotten Tomatoes? This is bullshit. He was in Flubber, goddammit. Will Flubber ever show back up?
We
And
need a Flubber reboot.
Disney, come on.
They gotta bring back Robin Williams with like a CGI fucking thing like they did with Grand Moff Tarkin.
It is crazy how this motherfucker did Goodwill Hunting and then went, all right, so like a decade from now, I'm going to do RV. I'm going to do RV. Y'all motherfuckers wait.
Well, that's the most interesting thing about the creative industry. You never know what you're gonna do tomorrow.
He died, what year?
2014.
2014.
Yeah.
God damn, he really did Night of the Museum, the sequel, and said, I'm out. I'm done. I'm sorry, but I'm out. That's fucked up,
Yeah.
but you know what?
Hmm.
He probably would have thought that was funny too. So don't even say anything. He probably would have thought it was funny.
Oh,
You know what?
Jacob, good joke.
Good joke.
Good one.
To be honest, it's
Yeah.
probably good that he's resting in pieces.
Yeah.
Resting in peace right now, because God knows that someone probably would have paid him like $5 million to go on the Stephen Colbert show to do a Donald Trump impression during the 2016 run. They're like, oh, I'm President Trump. Ooh, I love sucking cock. Yes, I do.
I have allegations against me, sexual ones, but we won't bring that
I'm
up.
orange.
I'm orange. Ooh, look at me.
Orange.
You ever
Rest
played?
in
You ever
peace.
played Minecraft with Joe Biden? Ooh.
Oh, Among Us.
I'm surprised they don't have like an AI. I'm surprised they haven't seen like any AI generated Robin Williams shit.
Well, after the Tupac hologram, I don't think they're ever gonna do that. They'll probably do it again
Yeah.
sometime. Tupac hologram. It's so fucked up what they did too. So I watched that video.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it right now. It's so fucked up what they did.
To Tupac?
No. Maybe Snoop was involved with it. I think that's
you
fucked
mean
up
like
what
the
Snoop did.
you mean like the
The
deep fake
intro.
video?
No, the intro
Oh.
where Tupac just spawns into the concert and he goes, "What's up, Snoop?" And it's like that's like his. I forget if they're related or not. I'm sorry if they are related.
Snoop and Tupac?
Tupac?
No, they're
Are
just
they
like really
related?
good friends.
Okay. I forget if they. I remember there was like something to do with Snoop Dogg being related to somebody, but regardless, how fucking Zachary? Imagine I died, like 16 years later.
No, Jacob.
They
No, Jacob.
spawn me in as a hologram. As goes, "What's up, Zachary?" And then I just start doing like something. I do something.
Yeah.
Like I start reciting this podcast right now.
Yeah, no, Jacob.
How
In
fucked
this
up would that
scenario,
be?
Jacob, you would be Snoop. I would be Tupac.
Oh, okay. 2012. That's so fucked up.
That's crazy that it's been that long.
Coachella.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Those
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah, that is
assholes.
pretty wild though to just have like your dead friend holographically projected on stage and just give you a greeting.
They have not. I don't think they have done one since because
They did one for Elvis.
Well, that's just Elvis. Who gives a shit? I'm sorry, but Elvis should stop being. What's the word? Like, why is he still relevant?
Why is he relevant?
No, still relevant. Like people, like I get why.
Because
but,
people like his music.
We need to get rid of those old ass people as well. We need to get rid of old people. I'm sorry.
Because even though he appropriated black culture, he was still
God, he was hot though. He was a
handsome man, and he had a.
But he gained that weight.
Yes, he did. And he had a delectable Southern twang, and he could actually sing. Like, fair play to him.
He died in Tennessee, vomiting
up PBMJs.
Yeah. How's Michael Jackson's wife doing?
Jacob, this is getting too depressing, Jacob. What are you doing, Jacob?
You know he was born on my birthday, right?
Who, Michael Jackson?
Yeah. Did you know that?
No.
I knew that.
That's crazy. You guys share the same birthday. That's wild.
Paris Jackson.
You could be the next coming of Michael Jackson. Jacob, give me like a thing.
Michael Jackson's going on. That's what you wanted?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hope you don't touch kids like him.
Okay. His youngest son, Zachary,
Yep.
is our age. He's February 21, 2002. Biggie Jackson, I think his name is.
Mm-hmm.
Prince Michael Jackson II.
Yeah.
Better known as Blankets. He's a YouTuber.
Yo, everyone go over to Blankets channel. Drop him a sub. It's crazy that Michael Jackson though wanted to be Spider-Man in James Cameron's Spider-Man.
I forgot James Cameron.
He tried to buy the rights of Spider-Man so he could play in the movie.
Oh, Michael Jackson. That makes sense. Prince Jackson, 26 years old.
Jacob, why are you going down this rabbit hole?
Because I was thinking, like, have they been in anything?
No.
Wrong, dipshit.
Well, they're probably not in anything real.
One was in something called Beverly Hills 9,0210.
Oh yeah, that's a TV show. It's like a cop drama.
Is it?
Yeah. With like a bunch of like young hot people from like the 90s or early 2000s.
Zachary. 2008. You're wrong.
I said early 2000s.
Fucked it up. Fucked it up. That's what Prince Jackson was in. What was Michael Jackson in? Let me see what Michael Jackson was.
He was in Mission Impossible, or not Mission Men in Black.
Men in Black.
He made just a bunch of cameos.
Oh wait. Remember when Michael Jackson like was holding the baby over the window, like over the thing? Remember that controversy?
No.
Why? You don't remember that?
No.
Whatever, dude. You just don't know Michael Jackson.
What happened, Jacob? What happened?
Basically,
I don't know Michael Jackson lore. I only know that he created Neverland and he hung out with Macaulay Culkin.
You know what? I don't even know why you brought up Michael Jackson. I'm done talking about Michael Jackson. Dog. I'm just done. I can't believe you talked about Michael Jackson for this fucking long. You're fucking ridiculous about this. I get like you like him, but he's dead, Zachary. He's been dead since 2009. I need you to stop.
Oh my fucking god. Anyways, thank you guys for listening.
Yeah, sorry guys we didn't talk about Euphoria. We'll talk about Euphoria at the next episode. Time to go. You just stay right there, Zachary. You just stay right there.
Okay. Hold on. Pause that. I gotta unlock my door.
Now the joke is that I don't actually do that. Whatever you just want me to do.
What?
The joke is nothing. I'm not getting up anymore. I just made you get up. That was the
you
whole
bitch. Oh, fuck
played
you.
like a fiddle.
Fuck you.
You got played like a fiddle, boy. I win.
All right, fuck you, Kaz.
We should honestly.
Yeah.
We should honestly just. Okay, I don't know when we're gonna be able to do this, but I think it'd be a funny fucking idea. You know how much there's bad early 2000s comedies?
Yeah.
We need to watch like maybe like 10. No, sorry, that's a bad idea. 5 of each genre.
Okay.
Like 5 bad early 2000s horror movies, 5 bad rom-coms, 5 bad.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, well, we can make this shorter,
Okay.
but I think just make them a tier list, and then that's like an episode.
That's an episode?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's a question, Jacob.
Yeah.
When are we going to have time for that?
Yep. We can watch them and just share a screen, and we just watch them over Discord. We don't need to be physically there.
Okay. Well, when do you want to do that, Jacob?
I don't know. That's why I said when we figure that out.
Okay. Well, we don't have a time on that, but one of these days we'll get around to it.
Anyways, and then we'll watch the whole 4 or 5 seasons of Euphoria.
Yeah. When we make a Patreon, you guys can sign up to get our exclusive reviews on Euphoria.
Zachary's just making a joke. We're never doing that.
Yeah, it's never gonna happen. All right, well,
Zachary's sad about that. I'm happy that we're never gonna make a Patreon. Zachary's like, I can't get money out of these suckers. I'm like, good.
I'm joking. What the fuck?
See,
unless this podcast actually somehow becomes profitable, then I'm
Zachary's
not
like
joking.
J. Joe Jameson. He's like J. Joe Jameson, where he's like, money. I'm the menace. Euphoria, the menace. Put that in the headlines. Euphoria, menace.
No, I'm a lot like
And then I'm like Peter Parker.
No, you're not.
What are you talking about?
You're like Robbie.
Who the fuck is Robbie?
You don't know who Robbie is? It's Jay Jonah's right hand man. He's like he's like the straight guy in the office.
Yeah.
He's like telling Jonah, like, Jonah, you're like kind of like too much, but I'll handle it.
Yeah, I forgot all of like the besides J. Joe Jameson, I forgot what all the other people's names were.
Yeah, you got Robbie and then Betty
Ted
and
Raimi.
then
Ted Raimi.
Well, Ted Raimi, his name's Hoffman.
Nah, his name's just Ted
Hoffman.
Raimi. Hoffman.
Yeah.
Yes? What'd you get here? All right. Well, bye.
Thank you guys for listening. Check out other podcasts if you haven't, if you even care about it, if you even like this podcast, don't care, don't know, whatever. Listen to all the podcasts on other stuff. What about Green Meanie?
What? Oh, this is a Spider-Man reference. I don't know. Doctor Strange. No, I'll take it.
That's taken.
That's taken.
Bye.
What
about
All right. Well.
Doc Ock?
We're done. Zachary's running out of things. He's quoting Spider-Man now.
Wait.
Zachary's run out of ideas.
Wait.
Zachary is done.
What if there was like a solo spin-off movie with
Called
Hoffman?
Solo. No. Zachary, you know that ain't gonna work like that.
What if we did it?
No. Good night, Zachary. Say goodbye to the fellow Americans and Aussies and the Canadians. Say goodnight. Say goodnight to them. Say goodnight.
Food poisoning scare, Sleep City.
Some food got
And-
poisoned?
I'm a little nauseous, yeah.
And I'm out.